Hey YouTube! So welcome to my how I cloth diaper my newborn video. So I've had a lot of people ask me questions regarding what kind of cloth diapers I've used and what I think of them and how I've gone about cloth diapering my newborn. So I figured I would go ahead and do this video of what worked for me. Because Carter was born in a birth center, it was our home away from home birth. And I think he's awake. So I may be doing this. Maybe not. Okay, so because Carter was born at a birth center and it was like my home away from home birth, we came home the same day, I was able to cloth diaper him day one. One of the biggest concerns that I had about cloth diapering him day one was Meconium. That thick, black, tarry poo that they have for the first couple days after birth. And I had read that it will ruin your cloth diaper. So a lot of moms don't cloth diaper day one because one, their babies are usually born in a hospital, so they're there for a couple days, and that's a lot of diapers to pack for a couple days. And for two, the Meconium, they're worried about Meconium staining their diapers. So what we did was Carter has never been in a disposable diaper as of yet. He's 2 weeks old and he's only ever been in cloth. We bought the Bemkins, the Bemkins diaper liners, and as you can see, like, it's still full because I don't use them anymore. But it's literally just like a piece of tissue. And you lay it in your diaper, and when they poop on it, you can just pull it out and flush it. It's flushable. They're flushable disposable liners, or they're biodegradable, so you can throw them in the trash. And I don't recommend that because I don't really think that we should be putting poop in our trash cans, but that's just me. But you can lay this in your diaper and it'll work to keep the Meconium off. Now, it did kind of bunch up some, and sometimes we'd get a little bit of Meconium like at the top of the diaper or like off to the side a little bit where it would kind of leak because it would shift with his movements. But that washed out, so we didn't have any staining. But of course, it was only a little bit. It wasn't like the big mound of Meconium. It was just like a little bit on the sides, and it all washed right out. So if you are planning on cloth diapering day one, if you're having like a home birth, or you're only staying at the hospital for 24 hours or whatever, and you don't want to put your baby in a disposable, buy the diaper liners. You don't. Somebody said, why would you buy a 100 pack and not use it? Well, we don't have a cloth diaper sprayer yet. Hopefully we'll be able to get one later. We don't really need one right now because Carter is exclusively breastfed. It's water soluble, so you just throw the whole thing in the washing machine. It washes out. No, there's no poop in my washing machine. I assure you that. So we can use this when he gets older and he's on food and he's having more solid poops. We can put this still in his diaper and still flush it, so you don't have the stinky poopy diaper smell hanging out around your house. Okay, so what have I used to cloth diaper? Well, we have a couple different ones. We have the Grovia all-in-one newborn. We have the Clothies Workhorse from Green Mountain Diapers. I have a Clothies Prefold. And I have the Oh So Cozy Prefold as well. And I have an array of Thirsties covers, and this is the Romperoos, the same company that makes Little Joey's. This is the Romperoos newborn cover. So that essentially is what I have for my cloth diaper stash. I do have one homemade diaper that a mom made me. It's actually in the wash. I'm sorry about that, Stephanie. It's my favorite diaper. Did take a picture and post it on Facebook, so I do have that, but that one's another one of my favorites. It was a work at home mom diaper. It was one of my favorites. It's so cute. Matched his coming home outfit. So anyway, I have more than one of these covers. I think I have like brown. I have the rainbow. Of course, I have a rainbow, like the gumdrop diaper or gumball diaper, and a couple other colors too. Orange. I have like a really pretty like orange. So okay, so let me get down to it. I bought the Grovia all-in-one newborn diapers because I wanted something that was going to be easy for my husband. These are very, very husband-friendly because really it's, I mean, besides hook and loop, snap closures are just as easy for a man. If your man can't snap a button, I'm sorry. So, the first week, I loved this diaper. I had seen a review from Heidi Kim. I'll post a link to her channel down below. She's got a lot of cloth diaper stuff too. She's pretty awesome. I had already bought these before I saw Heidi Kim's review about the Grovia all-in-one newborn diapers, and she said they were awful diapers. I even commented on the video, and I was like, no, I bought those diapers. You gotta be kidding me. Well, I went through and read some of the comments, and people were like, you must not have prepped them right, or maybe she was in her diaper too long, because we've never had any problems with the diapers. We love our Grovias, blah, 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 blah. I'm starting to think those are people who work for Grovia, because Heidi Kim was correct. These are the worst diapers ever. Ever. The first week they weren't bad, and I really wanted to like these diapers because they're so cute. I have the owls, and I also have the one that's got the airplanes on it, and they're so cute with the cute little designs, but they are horrible. For one, okay, if it's on your baby like this, that's correct, right? But if you look at the diaper, look at this. This is the fabric that they pee on. So guess what happens? And it's the same thing all the way up the back of the diaper. Like, it's all, the whole, like, absorbent diaper part, it's all, do you see? It all bleeds into each other. So guess what happens when they pee? It wicks on their clothes. Awful. Every time Carter wears one of these diapers, he leaks. Every single time. So if you're new to cloth diapering and you did buy Grovias, I hope you didn't prep them. Send them back. Do not waste your money on these diapers. The first week, they were fine. This week, now that he's really like actually peeing and pooping, they're awful. I hate these diapers. Hate them. Like, I tried changing him like more frequently, even though I'm kind of like a little bit of a diaper Nazi. I change him like a lot. I do change him a lot. Less than every 2 hours. And I tried to change him like every hour, but you know, sometimes he sleeps for 2 hours. And if he has one of these on, I can bet you $50 that when he wakes up, he's going to be wet. His clothes are going to be wet. His bedding's going to be wet. Because they wick. Grovia, you need to get it together, my friend. Why would you make a diaper that the same fabric that they pee on comes out of the diaper? Why? Terrible design for a cloth diaper. Terrible. Terrible. So, I don't even know if I can sell these. I don't want to sell these. I feel like I'm ripping somebody off. Here, I'm going to sell you this diaper. It's so super cute. And your kid's going to pee all over their clothes. Don't buy these diapers. Awful. So, there you have it. That's the Grovias. Don't buy them. Don't like them. Okay. So now on to my absolute favorite diaper is the Green Mountain Clothies Workhorse diaper. Now, if you look, it looks pretty similar to the Grovia, except this is not waterproof. If you want to use these diapers, you have to use them with a cover. You cannot use this by itself. It's all the same fabric, so they will pee through it. But it has this little tongue on the inside, just like the Grovia does, which I love these little tongues because I have a boy. And if anybody's ever had a boy, you should know that if their wee-wee sticks up, they're peeing out of the top of their diaper. So I use this, like I will lay him down, and I will take his little wee-wee down, and I fold it over to hold it into place, and then I put the diaper on the rest. I had seen a review from a mom who I've never found a bad review on anything that's been bought off of the Green Mountain website. Their Prefolds and their Workhorses are pretty top-notch, and they're not expensive. I think these diapers are $5.50 a diaper, and then of course, you know, you can buy covers for like $10-12 for the cover. But you can buy these with snaps or without snaps. What I like about these particular snaps is it's got the male end on the bottom, but it also has like the it has the two male ends on the bottom so that you can snap them. But then it also has a female end on the top. Do you see that? The female on the top, so that the male end of this side can actually fold over and snap into place to make it for a tighter fit. One of the reviews that I had seen, of course, you know, I looked up all these reviews after I bought these diapers. Should have done it before. Not that I don't have any problems with these, just as stupid Grovias. But what I love about these is that it does fold over and it gets pretty tight, because my guy's really small. He was born 6'14", he dropped to 6'7", and now he's at 7 even as of today. But I can make them really small so they fit tightly around his little belly so that he does not leak out of the top if he happens to be positioned upwards. But I saw a review from a mom who said not to buy the snaps because, I think he's waking up, not to buy the snaps because the snaps, you can't position them good, that you should buy them without the snaps and use a snappy to hold them closed. That way you get a more custom fit. I can't speak to that because I don't actually have ones without snaps. I only have ones with snaps. But give me 1 second because I gotta go grab my baby. He is in fact crying. So now I have my little co-star, or sorry, I have my little co-star. He's gonna hang out with us. Hopefully he's not gonna want to eat just yet. I can finish this video before I have to feed him. But so if you do use these, just keep in mind that you have to use them with a cover, because they, like I said, these are not waterproof. These are just like a Prefold, but they're just kind of sewn in this cool little shape, and use them with a cover. Now I do have the Romperoos infant or newborn cover, and I'll insert a picture at the end of this video of a picture of him wearing it. He literally is like swimming in it, and this is I mean, clearly it says newborn, so, but it's still really big on him. But again, he's really small. So are you going to be a fuzzy pants? He might be a fuzzy pants. Are you hungry? So I'm gonna try to see if I can get him latched on without showing you guys anything. Okay, so the other diapers that we have used are the, like I said, the Prefolds. I particularly like the Prefolds. My husband, not so much. He's not a huge fan of the Prefolds, so we don't really use a lot of the Prefolds. Okay, so sorry, now I'm going to be doing this video one-handed. I apologize. He's hungry. So, when baby wants to eat, baby eats. Okay, so I have the Oh So Cozy Prefold, and I have the Clothies Prefold. I'd love to be able to show you how I twist that. I think I do the California roll, which is the, I think it's called the California roll, the California twist, where it's kind of like under, and then you twist it over their genital, lay it down, and then close it up with snappies. So I do use those with the covers too. I do like the Thirsties and the Romperoos covers. They both work really, really well. I have not had those leak, so I do highly recommend those. But pretty much, that's what you have. That's how I cloth diaper my newborn. He really seems to like the cloth. I really like the cloth. And the funny thing is, my husband likes the cloth. He just doesn't do the Prefolds. My husband will not do Prefolds. He's not a fan of the Prefolds. I think he's scared of them, which is fine. I used the Prefolds during the day, not really at night. But for nighttime, I usually use the Workhorse, and that's it. So that's how I cloth diaper my newborn. And if you have any questions, post them down below, and I'll try to do like a cloth diaper Q&A a little bit later. But I highly recommend cloth diapering. A lot of people say it's a lot of work. It's really not that much work. I might wash diapers every other day, and it does take a little bit long. I plan on doing a video of my cloth diaper cycle, of how I wash my cloth diapers. But I gotta get some time to do that. Been a little tired these days, you know. It's only been 2 weeks since I've had a baby, so there you have it. If you have any questions, post them down below. Thanks. Bye.